Dear students, welcome to the video lecture of do while loop. Do while loop. Do while loop is similar to while loop with one exception that it executes the statement inside the body of the do while before checking the condition. Okay, in do while loop, the condition is checking at the end, so the body of the loop is get executed before checking the condition. On the other hand, in the while loop, first the condition is checked and then the statement inside the while loop are executed. The while loop, the condition is checked in the beginning of the loop and condition is true, the statement will get executed. If the condition is false in the first place, then the do while will run only once. But why the do while loop, the condition is checked at the end of the loop, even though the condition is false, okay, the statement will get executed once. However, the while loop would not run at all. If for a false condition, okay, the while loop will not run at all. But do while loop, the condition is checked at the end. You have to check the condition at the end of the loop. That's why what happened, if the condition is false, the do while loop will run once. The syntax of the do while loop is given here. Do an open close bracket, we have to place the set of statements inside the open close braces. At the end of the close braces, you have to give a while, an open and close parenthesis, mention the condition followed by a semicolon. So this is the syntax of the do while loop. So the flow diagram, first the code inside the body of the do while loop will get executed and condition is checked. The condition is true, again the body of the loop will get executed and the condition is checked. Until the condition is true, the body of the loop is get executed repeatedly. Once the condition is false, the control will reach the end of the loop. Okay, only thing is that, okay, initially even the condition is false, okay, first the body of the loop is executed and do while. That's why the body of the loop will executed once. See this example, void main integer j equal to 0. I'm initializing a integer, declaring integer variable j, initializing with the value 0. Do while j less than or equal to 3 until j less than or equal to 3. So do printf, the value of the variable j is percentage d j. So initially j will have the value 0, 0 will get printed and j plus j is become 1. Condition will be checked 1 less than or equal to 3. Then what will happen? Okay, the condition is true, again the body will execute it. The j value 1 will get printed. J is become 2 now. Condition 2 less than or equal to 3. Okay, the 2 will be get printed. J is become 3. Again 3 less than or equal to 3 is true. Again the value j value 3 will get printed and j plus j is become 4. Okay, the control will go out of the loop. So it will print the value 0 to 3 will get printed. We'll run the program and check the result. We'll open the Zoom, okay, to zoom the result to you. So Zoom it used to zoom the result to you. So see the program. So void main as include str.h standard input output, void main integer j equal to 0. I'm initializing the value j equal to 0. Do while and print the value of the variable j is, first j's value 0 will get printed, up to 0 to 3 will get printed here. Okay, the condition is tested at the end of the loop while condition followed by a semicolon. We'll run the program and check the result. Yes, the value of j 0 to 1 is get printed here. 0 to 3, sorry, 0 to 3 get printed here. Okay, once condition is 4, it will go out of the loop. Okay, for a false condition also, the loop will get executed once. Okay, now we are going to discuss another program, that is how to calculate the factorial of the given number. So we'll discuss the program factorial of the given number. So how to calculate the factorial? For example, so I want to calculate the 3 factorial. Okay, it means 3 into 2 into 1. So what is the value? Which is equal to 6. Okay, likewise we have to calculate the multiplication. We have to get a term. Okay, n value from the user. If n is given as 3, we have to find 3 into 2 into 1. So this is the way we have to calculate the factorial. So this program, I'm including a header file as simple as str.h standard input output header file. and console input output header file, including to header file. Okay, this is optional one. There's no need to include the conio.h. So the program I'm declaring a variable integer n, I equal to 1 and f equal to 1. So integer variable n I'm declaring and I'm declaring initializing a variable I which is equal to 1, f which is equal to 1. I ask user to enter the number. I'm storing it in the variable n. Okay, scanf percentage d is a format specified for an integer. It will take the one integer value and ampersand operator which store the value entered by the user in the memory location of the variable n. Okay, now I'm writing a loop counter to conquer the factorial. Do while less than or equal to 1. For example, I'm giving a value 3 here. Okay, what will happen now? So what is the value of initial value of f? Okay, then n equal to 3, I equal to 1. So now f equal to f star I. So now the f value is 1. Okay, then what will happen? I plus plus. Okay, I is become 2 now. 2 less than or equal to n value is 3. Okay, n value is 3. Okay, 2 less than or equal to 3. What will happen? Again, it will go f equal to f star I, f equal to existing value is 1. Okay, 1 into I value 2, which is equal to 2. Now I plus plus, what will happen? I is become 3 now. 3 less than or equal to 3, condition is true. It will go and execute f equal to f star I. So f already having a value 2. To be here, we are having a multiplying I 2 into 3, which is equal to 6. Now I plus plus. So I is become, what will happen? I is become now 4. Okay, 4 less than or equal to 4, which is false. So it will come out of the loop and print the factorial of the given number is okay. Factorial of percentage d. That means n. Okay, 3 is okay. Percentage d. What will happen? F value is 6 will get printed. If you can give any value, okay, we'll give a factorial of the given number. We get the factorial of the given number. We run the program and check the output. So I'm waiting for the program to run. It asks enter a number. I'm giving a value 3. Factorial of 3 is 6. My output is correct. Factorial of 3 is 6. Okay. We'll give some other value. In the program once again. So class the enter value. I'm entering a value 5. The 5 factorial is 120. Now it shows the 5 factorial is 120. Okay, that's it. And we'll discuss about the nested while loop hereafter. So nested while loop. In a C programming language, one do while loop is inside the another do while loop is known as a nested do while loop. Okay, one do while loop inside the another do while loop is known as a nested do while loop. For example, we are having a do and while. It is a outer do while loop statement. So within the do while statement, we are having another do while statement that is known as a inner do while statement. So do while is nested inside the another do while statement is known as a nested do while statement. We'll see an example for printing the pattern like this. We have to give a 8 star. Okay, 8 star, and it contains the 4 rows. Okay, the 8 star and we printed as in 4 rows. We have to print a pattern like this. So for this, I'm initializing an integer variable, integer I equal to 1. Okay, within a do, I am declaring another integer variable. Okay, let's go j equal to 1. So where it is available, it is only visible in the do while loop only. It is possible to declare a variable like this. Okay, from this I am writing another do while statement. I am printing printf percentage printf. Okay, with the double quotation, I'm giving a star value j plus plus. What will happen? It will print the star. Okay, j value is 1. Print the star. J plus plus 2. 2 less than 8. Again, it will print the star. Again, what will happen? It will print up to the j value is 8. Okay, to print 8 stars. Okay, one it is become 9, will come out of the loop. Print of slash n. What it will do? It will take the control to the next row. Okay, slash n is a new line character. It will take the control to the next row. So first 8 rows will get printed. 8 stars will get printed. After that, the inner do while loop. Okay, the condition become false. The control will come out. Print of slash n. It will come to the next row. Okay, so I plus plus I is become 2 now. Okay, initial value of I is 1. I is become 2 now. 2 less than or equal to 4. What it will do? It will go inside. Again, integer j equal to 1. printf percentage printf double quotation star j plus plus. What happened? Okay, until j is become 8, it will print 8 stars. Then it will come out of the loop, printf slash n. Okay, go to the next row, and I is become 3 now. Okay, it will go inside, and as well as it will again j is initialize j equal to 1, and do while printf star, it will print the 4 stars. Okay, in the 4th row, and as well as what will happen? Okay, then then it will come out of the loop. Printf slash n new line character. Okay, I plus plus, now I is become 5 now. 5 less than or equal to 4 is false. It will come out of the loop. So we will get an output like this. Okay, we'll check the program. This is the nested while loop which we discussed. We are having a this is a outer while loop. This is outer this is outer do while loop, and this is the inner do while loop. Okay, we'll run the program and check the result. Yes. Okay, the output is coming as it is, as we discussed. Okay, we are having a star pattern. We are printing a pattern which contains the 4 rows: 1, 2, and 3, and 4 rows. Each row contain 8 stars. Okay, each row contain the 8 stars. Okay, that's it about the do while loop. And thanks for watching this video lecture. Thank you.